My fellow patriots, over the course of the next few days and weeks, on the order of the President of the United States, the brave men and women of the United States military will begin to round up and arrest many high-profile persons actively involved in an attempted overthrow of America from within. Many of these will be household names, individuals who are well known by the public at large. For this reason, many extraordinary actions have been taken in order to minimize the fallout and to bring swift justice on behalf of the American people. For the last 7 decades, there has been carried out a slow drip plan to infiltrate every part of the American way of life with the premeditated intent to weaken, subvert, and undermine the Constitution of the United States. Make no mistake about it, these wicked traitors were on the final leg of their plan to destroy America. They are guilty of treason against the Constitution and the people of the United States. For many, this will end with their death by way of public executions. The evidences presented against them will leave no doubt concerning their criminal and treasonous actions. Please know our actions were only made possible when on November 8, 2016, the good and discerning people of the United States said enough is enough and accomplished something this treasonous cabal never anticipated: the election of outsider Donald J. Trump, a plan which was set in motion just a few short years before. We now know this was made possible by good and faithful high-level patriots, most of whom are military, under the covert leadership of patriots Adam Rogers, Generals Flynn, Kelly, and Mattis, along with Rex Tillerson, and others who began a counter-initiative to ultimately eradicate all those complicit in this anti-American coup, the first stage of which was to seize the presidency from their wicked hands. Following this accomplishment, patriots gained the upper hand by installing pro-American leaders over each of the 3-letter agencies, while Attorney General Jeff Sessions quietly began building airtight cases against those who are the enemies of the state. Beginning this Sunday, March 11th, the first wave of arrests will begin to occur, with the rest following swiftly behind. During this time, we anticipate many groups under the control and manipulation of the enemy's fake news propaganda will take violently to the streets in an effort to derail coming arrests. Mainstream media will seek to instigate uprisings, revealing their complicity in the demise of America. Because of this, the President will soon be addressing the American people directly by way of the emergency broadcast system with a message very similar to what follows. My fellow Americans, over the course of the next several days, you will undoubtedly realize that we are taking back our great country, the land of the free, from the evil tyrants that wish to do us harm and destroy the last remaining refuge of shining light. On my order, we have initiated certain fail-safes that shall safeguard the public from the primary fallout which is slated to occur beginning March 11th. Upon the arrest announcement of Mr. Podesta, he will be the first domino to fall. Confirmation to the public of what is occurring will then be revealed and will not be openly accepted. Public riots are being organized in serious numbers in an effort to prevent the arrest and capture of more senior public officials. Therefore, on my order, a state of military control was actioned on November 11th of last year, enabling vital special operations to be carried out in the U.S. and abroad. During this time, false leaks and misinformations were released in an effort to retain several within the confines of the United States to prevent issues of extradition, as well as the necessity for special operators who would be placed in harm's way during retrieval. Also during this time, rest assured, the safety and well-being of every man, woman, and child of this country is being exhausted in full. However, the atmosphere within the country will unfortunately be divided, as so many have fallen for the corrupt and evil narrative that has long been broadcast. Therefore, since the mainstream media cannot be relied upon to report facts, I have activated the emergency broadcast system during this time to speak directly to all citizens. Organizations and or people that wish to do us harm during this time will be met with swift fury, as certain laws have been pre-lifted to provide our great military the necessity to operate and to handle and conduct the operations at home and abroad. During this time, I will be insulated and protected on Air Force One and abroad. My specific locations will remain classified while these operations are conducted due to the nature of the entrenchment. The time has come to take back our country and make America great again. Let us salute and pray for the brave men and women in uniform who will undertake this assignment to bring forth peace, unity, and return power to the people. It has been our hope that this message reach enough people to make a meaningful impact. Because of the sensitivity and nature of this operation, we were not able to telegraph this message through normal methods for reasons I'm sure everyone can now understand. Follow instructions and remain calm. The primary targets are within D.C. and remain at the top and includes both Democrats and Republicans. Do not fear. The spillover in the streets will quickly be shut down. During this time, there may be false flag events, so stay alert, be vigilant, and above all, please pray. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Love is patient. Love is kind. God bless my fellow Americans.
Okay, so